What's going on YouTube? This your boy Jamari84 here once again, back for another animated horror story reaction video. Thank you guys so much for the reception on the previous videos. Quite a few of you seem to be enjoying the series, even some that didn't know that it was there, so I really appreciate it. Um, Make sure if you see this video, if you don't know who I am, my name is Jamar Washington. I hope if you enjoy the video, you like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Um, so let's go ahead and let's hop into this reaction. This first story, I believe we're doing three stories today. And this first one is a college horror story. Now, y'all know I'm a university graduate, honey, so I can probably there's a lot of horror stories we could talk about there. But let's see what this tea is, honey. Child, I
It was an
don't.
early morning. My campus didn't offer housing and I lived about a half a mile from school, so I started my journey as usual while playing on my phone. I glanced up to see an old man heading towards me on a bicycle. Normally, I'd step aside to let bikers and skaters pass, but he braked instead. I stopped too, wondering if there was something wrong. He walked up to me and said, "Don't worry, I'm not gonna hurt you."
No. No. Back it up. First of all, you look like a corpse, okay? Nightmare Before Christmas type tea. And why is this man's shirt look like it's falling apart? Like his whole outfit looks like it's wrinkled as hell, and his damn comb over flying in the damn breeze.
I felt chills instantly. I didn't know what to think. I just looked up at him with a fearful and confused expression. I was gathering up the courage to tell him that I was late for class and I should go, but before I could say anything, he said, "Get off the grass!" Looking down, I noticed I'd stepped over towards the road and onto the grass. I stepped off slowly and he said, "You wouldn't want to step on any bugs or get your shoes dirty now, would you?" He raised his finger and asked me what my name was.
What? Hold on, sir. You mean to tell me that you stopped your trek down this good old sidewalk to creepily walk up to me and tell me about I'm standing on somebody's grass? I mean, sure, you can say that in passing, be like, hey, watch out for the grass, and then keep it pushing. You stopped, walked up, and then tried to ask me my name. And why are you asking me all these questions? I don't know you, sir. I don't have to tell you shit. My name is Bob. Bye.
I told him, and he replied, "Don't worry, I'm not gonna hurt you."
Why you keep getting closer to
The
me?
same chills ran through my body again, but before I could say anything, the man said, "Get off the grass! You wouldn't want to step on any bugs or get your shoes dirty now, would you?" I looked down to see that I was back on the edge of the sidewalk again. This
What?
had to be deja vu. He asked for my name once more. I said my name again, but he interrupted me before I could finish. He told me his grandchildren are down the road and needed gas money. I told him I didn't have any spare change or any change at all for that matter. He continued to ask me again and I gave him the same answer. Eventually I headed towards my school. I
What?
turned to see if he was still there, but he was gone. As I was walking, I approached the intersection. There was a truck on its side. It must have tipped over while turning the corner.
Oh, did he? What?
If you want to help support the channel, head on over to the brand new Llama Arts merch store.
Oh my God. Well, I mean, we're not gonna put the ads and stuff up in here, but I guess that was just part. That was very strange. I don't know about that one, Llama Arts and Mr. Nightmare. That one, well, actually, you know what? That one was anonymous. I don't know about that one. That was a little odd. That ain't had too much to do with college, but you know what? It is what it is. But if y'all gonna support, Llama Arts, please, visit their website and all that good stuff. But we're gonna go on to the next story, child. All right, y'all. So we back and we here for a home invasion horror story. Now, I already know whenever it comes to these home invasion type teas, they're never filled with people making good decisions. There's always somebody stupid. We're gonna make a bet right now. Watch this person enter this house, and these people are gonna try to confront them with not nan weapon in their hand. They're not gonna get a pencil, a knife, a stick, broom, nothing. They watch them try to confront them with nothing. Just watch. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen every time.
It was a cold, foggy evening when I contacted a close friend of mine to stay at my place for the night. Both of us were only 10 years old at the time, and my parents were often at work until midnight, so I was usually alone with nothing to do except watching a television show or reading a book. My friend Alex had agreed to come over and brought a game of Monopoly to pass some of the time. I also asked if he
Already fucking up. Already fucking up. Didn't close the. What is with y'all not closing doors behind yourselves? Y'all coming to my house? I bet y'all would leave my damn door open. Already, here we go to bullshit. Y'all just giving free entry.
he was interested in going to explore an abandoned subway station 3 miles away. He seemed excited at first, so we planned to go on the trip in the morning. I remembered that the subway dated back to the mid-1920s and became abandoned in 1932 after the market crash in 1929. I was very fascinated about its history, but never got the chance to go inside after my parents had warned me not to enter. As I quietly slept in my bed, I heard what sounded like a gunshot coming from the forest behind the house. Both of us woke up, frightened after what we had heard, and I told my friend not to worry as hunters tend to go into the forest on frequent occasions, but when I checked the time, it was 11:39 p.m. This seemed very unusual as hunters only came into the forest between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. I looked at Alex and decided to get out of my bed, intending to look through the window and spot for anyone in the forest. The darkness clouded my vision, so I was unable to see anyone in the forest. I turned around and looked at Alex again, when suddenly I heard the front door squeak open. Chills went down my spine.
I wonder why that front door squeaked open. I just wonder. Now again, watch them not grab shit. Well, they're 10. They might not have that much. Actually, no. I do. I had enough sense at 10 years old. Fuck that.
Both of us quietly moved to the bathroom, locked the door, and kept the light off. It was the only safe place in the house. Both of us were terrified as we desperately tried to keep as calm as we could. We heard footsteps getting louder and louder until they stopped in front of the bathroom door. And then this is when the most terrifying sound forced my heart to almost burst. Both of us screamed as the person chopped the door to pieces. It was pitch black inside the room, making it hard to find the vent, and by the time I spotted the vent, the person behind the
Oh! What the fuck is that? Oh, What? Oh, no, ma'am.
door had made a hole big enough for us to see him. The man adorned black leather and was wearing a plague doctor mask. I scurried back to the vent, but it was too high above the floor for us to reach it, so Alex told me to go first because he was the strongest. He lifted me up on his shoulders, allowing me to open the vent and crawl inside. When I looked at the door again, the man had managed to fit his arm through the hole and reached for the lock. I quickly grabbed Alex's hand, but struggled to pull him up into the vent.
Alex!
I
No. Ooh. Damn, I don't even know what to say.
shouted and began going after him. I pursued the figure until I was led to the abandoned subway deep within the forest.
No.
It was chilly and foggy, meaning that I could only see objects with
Okay, he's kicking and screaming. Y'all ain't got no neighbors. I mean, it was only like what 11:45 at night. People still probably up. I think they live probably in the deep country too, where your neighbor's probably like 5 miles away. Yeah.
within a range of 5 or 6 yards. Inside the subway was a pool of freezing cold water. It was so dark that I couldn't see anything. I had to rely on listening to the screams from Alex and track the source. As I slowly walked through the subway, I was now struggling to breathe under the intense stress and fear of the situation.
Alex!
I called, but there was no response. I continued walking through the water until the exit was no longer visible. I was now experiencing a massive panic attack. I had lost track of Alex, and I had no idea where I was or how to get out. Where are you, Alex?
What the fuck? Wait, okay, hold on. On October 19th, Alex was confirmed dead after he was found inside the ticket office hanging from the ceiling. What? Oh, what happened to him? Oh, bitch, is this a true story? Oh my God. Now that's some terrifying ass shit. Okay, he already got the damn doctor mask. He coming through. Now, first of all, you know what? Now, Alex sealed his own fate. Because remember what I told you? As soon as I saw that door was open, that's where he fucked up. And he left that door open, not you. So, I'm just saying. It's sad that that happened to him, but he did it to himself. Teach y'all kids about responsibility and, closing people's doors. Things like this may not happen. But we're going to go ahead and move to the final story for this video. Child, these stories, we're going to keep watching. All right, y'all. So we back again with yet another college horror story. Now, hopefully, this one will be a little bit better than the last one that we had, which was a little meh and a little strange. They didn't really explain what happened. So let's go ahead, get into the final story of tonight's video. Let's go.
Back when I was in college, me and my best friend Miko heard a rumor that our dormitory was haunted. I didn't encounter anything in the 2 years of staying there, so I was skeptical. I could see why the rumor started. Our dorm was kinda creepy, and Miko was convinced it was true. One day, I placed a hot cup of coffee in the sink and said, "If this cup magically empties itself by the time we get back from school, I'll believe you." "Deal. Wanna bet on it?" "Come on, you won't bet on it because you know you'll lose." When I arrived home, I noticed Miko was asleep. It seemed quite weird as he would normally be playing games or cooking in the kitchen.
What the fuck?
I put my bag on the table and noticed the cup in the sink. I knew it, I said to myself. I started to pour the coffee away when my phone vibrated. "Why are you calling me?" I thought perhaps he left his phone at school. I answered. "Hello?" "Hey, just eat without me tonight if you're hungry. I'm still at the store getting food supplies for next week. I grabbed some coffee. I noticed we're almost out. Oh, and I tried looking for that green sauce you put in your homemade burgers. No luck, though."
Oh no, ma'am. I'm sitting up here looking at you in this bed, at what I presume to be you, and you gonna call me, tell me that you at the store? Who the fuck is this? And don't think I didn't see. I saw that person's eyes open when he came into the door. I thought like maybe it was just like him waking up because his roommate walked in. I'm like, oh, I thought that was a little bit strange. But then when he get this phone call, I'm like, no, ma'am. I would have shit myself right here, right now. What he doing right now? Shit would be going into my pants at this moment. And what the fuck? And see,
But, wait, another checkout just opened. I'll cook tonight. I shouldn't be too long. See ya. I was confused. My eyes darted around the room as I tried to gather my thoughts. That's when I realized something.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
I was too freaked out at this point.
Oh, oh, oh! Shadowy figures falling from the ceiling, girl.
No. Hey, I hope you're hungry. Oh.
Ooh. Oh, oh my God. What? Baby, listen. If I was their mama and daddy, and I paying tuition for them to stay at this college, and my children get murdered up in here, first of all, if I was a parent, I would have walked up in there, seen what was going on, and be like, withdraw. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Oh my God.
Thanks to XP.
Nope, none of that. Um, uh, I just feel like these stories were all over the place. They really were. So these were the last ones that were on the Llama Arts channel. The next video that we try to do, I'm gonna try a different animator, okay? Because I've watched all of Llama Arts stuff, so I'm gonna try a different animator. And we're gonna try it out. If you guys see it, then I like them. If you don't see it, well, I tried. I'm still looking. But I want to try to get some more content out, and they seem like they're pretty good. But we'll wait and see. But thank you guys so much for watching. I know these stories are a little bit all over the place, but be that as it may, I know quite a few of you have been asking for it, so I definitely wanted to record that for you guys. Happy Labor Day weekend, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.